Okay, I'm gonna play Half-Life 1. Okay. So last time I played, it got to this kind of double section in the tracks, and if my friend Kremlin 10 ever plays this, let me just say, tracks anyone. And you know what I mean, yes, and so why isn't my gun reloading? Seems to have that problem sometimes with Half-Life. But anyway, let's see what I've got here. I know what I was going to do, because we were about to head on down this rather conspicuously empty railway track. So let's head on down to quote, what's his name? Bruce Forsyth. He's going to set off the explode. Oh my god, it's fire. It took forever for my shotgun for the right click to work then. It was pretty ridiculous really, I thought. Let's try it again though. So we're definitely recording here, see, so you have to, oh no, I forgot to, oh yeah, I did right click after all, that was just, well, as you see, he just set off that dynamite. He had a clever attempt to kill me, and he did kill me once, so yeah, I've got to give him that credit, haven't we? Yeah, so, yeah, I got a bit confused with talking and playing at the same time, because you know what I'm like, I can't walk and spit and walk, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I mean, just then I even said spit gum instead of chew gum. So yeah, you know what kind of a person I am, don't you? When it comes to my mental acuity and all. Look at this now as well, free health remaining. So it's to be hoped that what's coming up isn't the fight that I remember it being. Otherwise, I'm in deep trouble. Just dealing with my OCD there, and he used the soldier's body on the track. He left his gun quite a way up, though, didn't he, when I killed him? The leg is the weakest, it seems, on these soldiers sometimes. As John Kreese would say in The Karate Kid, sweep the leg. And if he was in Half-Life 1, he'd be saying crowbar the leg. Or maybe he'd be saying shoot an arrow in the leg with the crossbow. I didn't throw down a hard save, did I? So I'm gonna need to be checking soon to make sure that my face cam is going proper and everything. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing this part with so little health. Well, look what we have here. Wonder if I can grenade this. Hope I don't die and end up quite far back. No, that was a miss. So, with 1 health now, and no magnum, I'm in a spot of trouble, it seems. Oh yeah, the front grenades at me now. So, I'm gonna try and do this cheaply with the handgun from a distance. They're kind of handy with those grenades, aren't they? So I'll try shooting them from this kind of a distance. because assault rifles and shotguns aren't very accurate from distance, whereas handguns aren't they? Headshot. I know this is horribly cheap as well, but look at my health, so sometimes these things have got to be done, haven't they? This is a bit like playing whack-a-mole, isn't it, really? The world is running all over the shop. Imagine those old bank robber arcade games where there'd be like one bandit behind a door and two innocent victims behind the other doors, and you'd have to shoot the right ones. At least I am trying to get headshots here, so it isn't that cheap really. Just skillful on my part maybe. But now this is the part that's gonna prove challenging, getting past this turret here. So, because I'm getting up that ladder without losing health is going to be ridiculously hard. I think the only chance here might be to grenade this man with a good shot. Not like that. So I hope I'm not, good, I'm not too far back. But this time I've got the advantage of 3 health instead of 1 health, so hopefully that will make the difference and help me get through this. Need to be quiet and sneaky here. Yeah, he's already seen me. Now out with our cheap pistol again. Am I kissing him, I wonder? I guess I need to throw some more grenades then, don't I? Gotta love how my grenade just destroyed a crate by me throwing it into it, isn't it? They don't make crates like they used to, it seems. Hey, the pistol, it kills them quite fast when you headshot them, even on hard difficulty, doesn't it? But that was clever of him. So the other one is hiding behind a crate, so we'll need to try to flush him out, as the soldiers in fear would say. Or is he dead, maybe? Let's give it a try now. See if I can make the ladder. There's no way up other than this ladder, so wish me luck, everyone. Whee! Oh no, that wasn't possible. So it looks like I'm gonna have to be skillful with a grenade or something against this turret after all. So I'll try and take you out first, so that we all know if I'm gonna succeed or not. I wonder if a hand grenade is the best for this, maybe. Maybe not. I wonder if I got him with that, or if he just stopped firing because I was dead. Yeah, but it was a bad sign, me finishing the last part with so little health, wasn't it? Let's see if I can get it now. Guess I wasn't high enough for that. I'll try again. Nothing to lose really, is there? Yeah, it does seem like I need to try and get it higher in, maybe. Rather than just focus on the right rather than just focus on the right kind of space, sort of, if you know what I mean. I didn't think they, yeah, I didn't think they'd do that. Let's try it again, though. I think I got him. Yes, I did. Okay, that's all we've got to do now is get the soldiers, and then we're home and dry. Oh, that was a terrible grenade. Oh no, don't get shot. Sounds like I did hit one of them without they taunted me with the "you've got nothing" line. Yeah. So now I'll just get my trusty headshots from a distance with the pistol. And very sportingly, they don't open fire from a distance because they know they won't hit me. Now, are there any more soldiers, I wonder? Because I only killed 2 of them. Oh no, he had a grenade. Yeah, one of them's still alive, it seems. Oh, he's firing as well from the distance. Oh, okay. We can get him now. He's determined to stay alive, this one isn't, see, after I killed his friends and all. But yeah, that's all I've done now, so let's go. Don't get electrocuted, or don't get fried on the wire, on the track though, that'll be bad. Especially when you think of all the adversity we've overcome to get to this point. Okay, yes, I won, yes, I won, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, yes. Okay, let's check our goodies here to... Oh, to think I could have got that Saul, he needed help all along. See, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, am I really? All those deaths and 12 minutes, and we've still only won one battle in the game. And yes, he is one of those balaclava soldiers that I meant to show you earlier on. These are the ones that carry shotguns. So if you see a balaclava on a soldier's face, you know to stay far away and try to kill him from a distance unless you feel like shotgun dueling him or something. So goodbye, balaclava man. Thinking he's cool, dressing up like a crime watch villain or something with his big shotguns. Well, let me tell you something, it isn't cool and it isn't clever, Sonny Jim. And yes, these ones probably think they're very intimidating as well in their gas masks, don't they? Breathing really heavily and scaring people from the distance with their mouth breathing on. I'll take this, yes, and this was the leader of them, it seems, the sergeant here, with his ever so stoic, stern face on, knowing never to take opponents lightly, or never to relax the discipline or anything. Although your discipline didn't save you this time, did it, Mr. Squarefist? So take this. Yeah. Okay, and as for you, be the man manning the bunker turret there, your corpse shall remain undestroyed, it seems, since we can't get to you, and you've got all of the sound effect. You, you've got all of the sound effect of the crowbar hitting the sandbags of this bunker turret defense system, haven't you? Okay, let's go. This was what we needed to reach while fighting these soldiers, you see, in order to open that train or parking garage barrier type thing over there, you see. So, without further ado, let's go onward with our train ride. And this wouldn't have worked because I would have needed to get on it fast and all the time. The man in there would have been blasting me to bloody pieces. And well, yeah, 15 minutes into this, so let's check. Yeah, my face cam's definitely working. So let's go. Nothing here I can scrounge either, so let's go. We're in slightly better shape now though, aren't we? Yes. But I sense suspicion. I sense I sense something afoot here, so I would advise proceeding cautiously. Hope you didn't see me spit a bit during my talking. Just shows my social inadequacy, doesn't it, really? Yes. Okay, let's go up this ladder and see what we find here. Oh, this ladder's very alien style, isn't it? Oh no, hope my gun doesn't fire by itself while I'm here. Yeah, so let's go back down and regroup. Of course, anyone who plays FPS games knows that I always give you things that you need. If you get a weapon somewhere, then the game will give you, then presumably some more often than not, you'll need it for something. So let's send this elevator up like so, and kaboom. And there you see the splinters of wood fall, and you know we've done what we needed to do, don't you? So, I wasted 4 satchel charges there, or do you only get 1 satchel charge when you pick a satchel charge icon up, I wonder? Don't know. But if it was 5, then Judson Joyce would be going mad about that. So I'll send my train up there to distract any soldiers that might be in that tower, big giant elevator for trams, and then I'll be on my way out of here. Someone had a bad day here, it seems. Yes. So is there any soldiers or anything waiting to kill me out here? No. Well, since I don't have the means to clean these boxes, let's put them out of their misery with the crowbar, yes. Another satchel charge. See, it's obvious the game wants me to be using these more, isn't it? Oh, let's climb further onwards, yes. It's probably best to have a shotgun out for these close quarters possibilities of combat, but with my dodgy right-click button, that means I can't always predictably do a double-barreled shot, and so yes, so the safest thing for me to do, even in close quarters, a lot of the time, is the assault rifle, I think. Yes. Okay. So, oh yeah, we've got more of the Granny's antique revolver ammunition now, haven't we? So, well, yeah, that's a very foreboding sight up ahead. We need to be careful here. Okay, go, run. I am curious though about that machinery. Whatever it is, it seems very scary and intimidating looking. Okay, now we need to get rid of these these explosives on the walls, like so. And further on we show Trek. No reference to Star Trek, since I don't like Star Trek anymore. I hear soldiers. And knowing soldiers for being rather cowardly in this, they won't be on their own either. Oh no. That was almost a double knockout, wasn't it? I wonder how much health I had before that, anyway. Hey, a black soldier in a beret and a white soldier in a beret. This army really believes in racial equality, doesn't it? Although that might be considered a bit of racism there, the fact that this black sergeant has a dirty Sanchez moustache, and he also seems to have a bit of a unibrow on him, doesn't he? With his stern face there, like he's seen more combat engagements than most of us have had hot dinners, yes. But all that didn't help you against Gordon Freeman, did it, Sonny Jim? Goodbye. Oh yes, more of the 40mm grenades for the assault rifle. They'll come in handy, except I'm already full of them. Some people would probably say I'm full of a lot of other things as well. Food being one of them and all, with me being a fatty boom and all. But I am what I am. But I will begin. Makes you wonder what's being transported in these boxes. Although they just look like electrical boxes to me. You know, like the ones we saw at the start of the game, which was sparking with electricity in them, and they were intimidating me and all, and I was wanting to stay away from them. Yeah, those boxes. We're going uphill now. How adventurous. Reminds me of when I used to go through the Mersey Tunnel on car journeys with my parents when I was young. Fun times indeed. I wonder what's down this way though, because I didn't often check these alternate. Oh, I know where it'll be. That'll be the place where we end up going. Whereas when we advance further down this chapter, I always thought this was a bit of a strange place for these laser lines to activate turrets though. I mean, what are the chances you're going to be walking on these platforms to trip these wires? So really, they're really easy to avoid having to fight in these turrets, aren't they? And there doesn't seem to be any supplies on the platforms in order to tempt you to step on them either, so yeah, sometimes Half-Life did things that doesn't make sense, I think, when it comes to a game design perspective and all. But no matter, it's still a classic, I admit. Oh no, it's run down again. Hopefully you won't start fighting. Oh no, it's turning. I think a bit. Well, that did kind of make me feel guilty how he wasn't fighting me, although he did try to blow my head off with this, didn't he? And he was starting to turn it a bit to hoping he'd be able to shock me like the other soldier did in the last video as well. I wonder what this writing can say. Probably say something like big huge rocket launcher, big huge mounted rocket launcher or something, but because of the low resolution text, we just can't see. Yes. And you seem to have your head stuck in the wall, Sonny Jim. Let me see if I can help you with that. There, you're free, my son. Enjoy the fresh air and enjoy the fresh air against your heated brow. After all, we all know your brow was rather sweaty after having to fight Gordon Freeman, don't we, Sonny Jim? Oh no, we're back here again. This place that I scouted before. At least this electricity seems to be rather predictable, and yet it still hit me. I still couldn't avoid it. Being not exactly not exactly a quick draw mentally. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. Yes, it didn't hit me. Blows raspberry at you. Only I can't blow Oh no, I need to activate the turn sensor button signpost type thing. So there we go. Onward we trek again. Oh, I know what we're coming to. And no, you can't fall off here, as I've seen some people scared of doing in the past. You can't fall off with the tram there, which is a relief, I suppose you could say. After all, Gordon will probably get a rather sore bottom if he did fall down there while standing on that, wouldn't he? Yes, he would indeed. Okay, so hey, those red lights there on the train tunnel roof remind me of the red lights from the end of Saboteur 2 when you go through that underground tunnel underneath the big building complex where you carry out your ninja mission, where you find a motorcycle which you escape from as this cyborg guard stalking through the corridor, which I think would be really scary in life, since I'd imagine all kinds of implants on their faces and dead zombie-like facial expressions on their faces and all. But since we're making good progress, I'll leave a smiley face to show my joy there on the wall, so people will know I'm safe out there. And down we go. Okay. Oh, well, looky here. You heard those zombies? Face toward enemy, those trip mines say. But considering, actually, yes, I will go down after all. Well, look at this. Hi there. You wouldn't hurt a child, would you, Mr. Zombie? I am only a child compared to you after all. With my diminutive height and all, I'm just a mere child, and you've got those long nails, which are probably longer than I am tall. Oh, I guess you just got killed by a child, didn't you? Well, this is like something that would happen in a horror film, isn't it? With the lasers suddenly coming out in places where they shouldn't be. I wonder if those tripwires will explode if I walk through them. Oh no, it didn't. So it's just a glitch after all. And we can breathe a sigh of relief. Unfortunately, that turret out there can't do the same. Okay. Let's replenish our health like so. Nothing hidden under this table, is there? Isn't this a nice cozy little office? You could imagine the people who used to work here standing around at the window and approving people passing trains, transporting supplies from one level of Black Mesa to another. Couldn't you, like, say, okay, so go on through with those supplies, yes. And then they go on through, and that'd be another productive day at Black Mesa, wouldn't it? as far as the accumulation of supplies will go, that is, anyway. Okay. Still rather a lot of turrets down here, isn't there? I'd imagine soldiers haven't put these down rather than Black Mesa personnel, though. Even though, strangely enough, they did have turrets high up behind glass in some places in this facility. If you remember some of my earlier parts, that is, anyway. I hear soldiers up ahead. So let's see if we can do this intelligently and precisely my favourite way. Squad, I'm dead. Yes, you are. Okay, I know what's ahead here, by the way, so, yes, as you're going to discover here, oh no, don't hit me. Okay, you'll need to do this like a commando now. I want to see your face in the dirt, soldier, and, if you know where that quote comes from, you get 100 DJ points on each gym. Okay, let's see if we can make it through this without getting hit at all. Oh, I got hit. Okay. So you wanted to kill me, did you, Mr. Soldier? Oh no, I'm afraid you're in for a painful death yourself. A slow, painful death. Did he just try and shoot me from there? Only I thought I saw a bullet shooting from his location. His approximate location. But I'm not sure. I hear radio static behind me. More sandbag sounds when you hit these. Valve learnt about it. Valve really believed in paying attention when making this, didn't they? I know time is ticking here and all, but there's somewhere I want to get to before saving. Because I was slow to progress early on, wasn't I? Jumping is fun even without the long jump module, I think. Especially daring jumps, anyway. I'm going to deny you the right to communications, soldiers. Strange how a radio could have bottles of clear cell or whatever in them, isn't it? But regardless, although you do hear stories of construction workers hiding all kinds of things inside bathtubs, don't you? So maybe it isn't that strange after all. That threat always intimidated me, as they deliver it with such a malice, don't they? The peripheral vision isn't too great, is it? Okay, no, that's, actually, I'll just do something else. You see, up here, we have what seems to be a sniper's nest. I know I should have let it fire at me so that you could see, but I'm quite partial to having a bit of health, so let's kill him or her. Oh no, that was bad. Bye! Oh no, I threw another accidentally. I need to learn the timing for these grenades, don't I? Okay, let's try now. Oh, that was terrible as well. And now I'm going to end up running out of these, aren't I? Oh, that should have gone up, shouldn't it? Okay, enough fun and games. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Not like that. Yes, I think I got him now. I heard him choking on his blood and all, so yes, he's dead. Okay, 35 minutes and we're out here, outside. We're hearing the soothing, oh, stop firing. We're hearing the soothing sounds of the crickets and all, feeling quite safe and sound. We've got to the surface, feeling the soothing cool air on our face and all. I always wondered at this point if it's night time or early morning, considering the last time we were outside a long time ago it was daylight, although maybe it was the afternoon, late afternoon, I don't know. Anyway, goodbye everyone, high time I start this. So goodbye, yes, I'll say. I, fans and DJ maniacs alike, and I'll see you next time.